Hello, hello. It is Ashley and Bill for another mortgage moment. I'm Ashley Tullis, your real estate expert here in Central Texas, and this is my partner in many, Mr. Bill.Roegelein, and we're giving you all the ins and outs of real estate and lending and everything in between. Bill, thanks for hanging out with me. How are you?
I'm great. How you been?
I'm great, man. Thanks for asking. I wanted to ask a question, like I do every week, but we definitely haven't touched on this. So you've taught us how to qualify for a loan. I'm showing people how to get under contract on homes, but once you're on the bridge, you still have to cross it to get to the closing table. So I want to know, where do buyers really mess it up and keep themselves from getting into Home Sweet Home?
Yes, it's a great question again. Unfortunately, I have seen this happen and bite someone in the butt before. But again, I'm as upfront as possible. I make sure to tell things that stay away from through the process until you're done and you closed on the house. But I think the biggest one, of just kind of the top one that comes up, is don't lose your job. Don't quit your job. Okay, don't stop without you need a source of income to pay for this mortgage. So sometimes it's okay to switch a job. Just be sure you talk with them. Maybe you're in negotiation already with another company, but if you're a salary W-2 employer, or employee, those are things where you can use new income right away, generally. Okay. If you're quitting to start your own business, stop. Or wait till you're done with the house purchase before you make that move. So you need the income source. Okay. So don't quit your job. Don't change job to start your own business right off the bat until after we close on the property. Okay. The other thing is your credit. All right. Is if your debt ratios are pretty close and tight, don't go out and buy furniture. Don't go out and buy a new car because you need one. Don't add new lines of debt on your credit, because we do look at credit closer to the end of the loan, what we call kind of a soft pull search, just to be sure that there's new credit lines or new additional debt because you've racked up a credit card or something like that for a situation. Those things can kick you out of your debt ratios, which can halt the loan and stop it. Or we'll need a little more time maybe to get creative to fix some things. So be very wary of adding new debt, taking out a personal loan, items like that. Okay. There are small caveats that come up, but those are the two big things: your income source and your credit. So please keep those in mind when during the loan process. Just speak to your lender, tell them what's going on. Better to talk about it up front, to say, is this a good idea or is this not a good idea right now?
So don't furnish the house on your credit card, because you might not have a house to put all that stuff in.
Correct. True that. And it's happened. And unfortunately, and I hate to say it, and you don't like to get the news, but and I put it real big on my emails every time on the very bottom. Please do not make big purchases before you close on the house. It's right there, and I try to keep it as black and white as possible for borrowers.
What if you co-sign on like a car loan for your kid?
Again, adding new debt.
Okay.
It can kick you out. Okay. The only, and again, these are situations if you make a whole bunch of money and your debt ratios are very low, and you've got a room for stuff like this, sometimes it might not hurt you because a new payment might not affect you enough. But believe it or not, people that are really close and thin with the income, don't go co-signing with the child until later, because that is a debt that will hit you.
Got it. Okay. So in summary, keep your job. Don't buy a bunch of stuff until it has closed and you have the keys in hand and you're ready to call the movers to move the stuff in. And maybe don't go sign off on loans for other people while you're going through this process.
Correct. And last, I did not bring this up. If there is a debt that you have that does not show up on your credit report, please disclose it to your lender. You do not want to find it later when you ask, hey, what is this payment for? And so forth. So it is something that has come up, and there are some sort of debts that don't show up on your credit lines. better to be up front. Okay. No surprises in the end.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, that was another mortgage moment with Ashley and Bill. Please click around here on our YouTube channel for all kinds of topics. But until next time, as always, Bill, I so appreciate your guidance and advice, and we'll see you soon.
Always a pleasure. Talk to you soon.